I mean, he's the best guy available. He's a pretty athletic, pretty tough fighter, so I'm excited.
What about the card in general, being on a big event here in Las Vegas?
It's nothing new to me. I've been on a lot of big cards, so it's a regular day at the job.
Does Marcus Brown remind you of yourself at any point? Because he's 22-0 and he doesn't. But he's been waiting for the big fight. And now he finally got one. Like, you've been waiting for a while for your shot.
Nah, not really. We're different. I started boxing later. I turned pro when I was 26, so that was almost 10 years ago.
How does age play a role in this fight? He's 28, you're 35, but they say in higher weight classes the prime's over. So you're not.
Now, like I said, I started late.
Right.
My body, I take care of my body. I feel young. I feel like I'm improving still, so age won't be a problem. Just advantage for me.
Do you want to take him to deep waters in this fight? Is that a big part of the plan?
Just have to wait and see.
And I only ask that because your conditioning has become a real strength of yours in the late rounds, and he's only been 12 once or twice.
Yeah. We'll see Saturday night. It's next Saturday.
Is 2019 going to be a busier year for you? I know you wanted to fight again last year. It's almost like last year being in January, but you plan on being a little bit more active.
Definitely. I would love to fight at least 3 times a year.
And then the WBA title on the line?
Yeah.
So would you want to fight a bivol later, being the champion?
Definitely. Or any one of the other champions. But right now, I'm just focusing on what's in front of me, and that's Marcus Brown.
Are there any fights that you are really targeting? Like your number one choice?
Like I said, I don't want to disrespect no opponent. You can't overlook nobody in boxing, so I'm focusing just on Marcus Brown now. After that, I'm ready for anyone.
You know, you've had titles before, and you're a veteran now. Is it easier for you to get into the big fights now than it was when you were younger because of all the experience you've had being through this?
Yeah, I mean, I have a great promoter, so, that helped me getting all the big fights, but how to handle the big fights, of course. I got a lot of experience.
Do you have any contact with Adonis Stevenson's people at all in the West?
Yes, I've been talking to his family, his wife a little bit, so yeah, we've been praying for him, and I'm glad that he woke up and he's doing a little bit better now. So,
You say he's talking now a little bit.
yeah, it's great to hear. I would love to go visit him soon, maybe after the fight.
Do you think you and Marcus Brown, you guys steal the night? Is that the best fight of the night, action-wise?
It's possible. He's a talented fighter. I got a lot of experience. I always come to fight, so we'll see.
Do you think the fact that you've been in wars like against Stevenson would help you if it turns into that kind of your experience?
Definitely. I didn't really take no punishment in those fights, so it definitely helped me. So, I've been there. I'm battle tested. And he hasn't been tested yet, so we don't know how good he is. We'll see.
What do you think of him when you watch him? Is he a pretty good fighter, you think?
Yeah, he's athletic, he's skillful, he's a good boxer. You never know. It's a little different to fight on a prospect / contender level than a world class level. We'll see.
A while ago it was Andre Ward, Kovalev, and Stevenson. Even in the division now, it's kind of like the names are starting to change a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you got some good fighters. Kovalev is still there, but Alvarez, Bivol, Vozdik, Badou, we got some great fighters.
What do you think of Vozdik's performance in that fight?
Good, but I thought it was really close. Maybe Stevenson was winning the fight.
I think it's also not just for the WBA, but I think the WBC silver title or something like that.
Yeah.
But that'll put you in position to fight Vozdik.
Yeah, I'm already mandatory, So this was the only fight that was available right now. So.
You being from Sweden, and you were at the hockey game the other day,
Yeah.
and this is like your community now. Is there talk about you becoming going into the NHL now? What do you think of that?
Nah, it's not really my thing.
You could be an enforcer out there.
If it's only fighting, then why not?
All right.
Hey man, you have always have a perfect calmness about yourself, man. What's your secret to your own little zen or whatever you want to call it?
I don't know. That's just my personality. I'm confident. I don't need to, talk shit or brag about everything. I'm just confident.
You are poster boy spokesperson or something for a, is that like a vitamin supplement or something that's big in Europe? What can you tell us about that?
Right, Rip Nutrition. We haven't launched in Europe yet, but
Where is it headquartered?
here in Las Vegas. Here in
Oh,
Las
in Las-
Vegas.
okay.
Yes, sir. So we got an amino post-workout and a pre-workout.
Okay, and they
And we
chose you obviously, you know, because you're well known in Europe. or
Yeah,
at
I'm
least
the one
parts
that
of
started the
Europe.
company with my business partner, Amir here.
Okay.
It's my own company.
Okay, so you're an entrepreneur and a boxer.
Yeah.
And a philanthropist.
Yeah.
A lot of time I see it on Instagram all the time.
Yeah, so we just launched BadouJackFoundation.org and today actually. So people can check out the website, what we're doing, and you know, help the refugees and you know, donate if you want to. And, yep.
What's the name of the website?
BadouJackFoundation.org.
Thank you.
But what inspired you to be a philanthropist? You know, some guys don't care about giving back. It seems like it's something that motivates you.
I mean, I'm a Muslim, and that's my duty to do that. And if you're in this platform that I have, you know, being a world champion, why not? I mean, this is we should use this platform for something bigger than boxing.
The deeper and deeper you got into your career as a fighter?
Yeah, definitely.
Why is that?
Not sure. There's God's will. So I'm getting closer to my religion every day.
It just seems kind of more common than uncommon in boxing that fighters have that kind of faith or relationship with something.
Yeah, definitely.
You've had a couple of draws and bad scorecards, what have you.
Yeah.
Does it motivate you to kind of get guys out there a little bit earlier now?
Definitely. It's politics in boxing, you know. I'm an honest guy. So I had one fight, my first fight on Showbox. This was right before I signed with Floyd, 2012. Brand, exactly. That was a close fight. If they would have given me one draw, that fight, I wouldn't be mad. It could have gone either way or a draw. I'm honest. That was a close fight. That was an 8-rounder. I didn't have no experience really, but I'm fine with one draw on my record, but not three and a half.
Do you go back and watch them and try to figure out what the judges are looking at when you fight?
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm just trying to be positive and think about the future instead, not look backward.
Did you watch the Hot Rod fight, the Marcus Brown man? That's a fight. A lot of people thought Brown probably lost that fight. I mean, he's a different style than you, obviously, but...
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that fight. Yeah, he definitely lost that fight, but I mean, it's not his fault. Like I said, it's politics.
But do you see any weaknesses from that fight that you can exploit yourself?
We'll see Saturday.
Do you prefer fighting southpaws over orthodox fighters? Or?
It make no difference. My last 4 fights, I think 3 of them were southpaws, except Nathan Cleverly. So yeah, I have no problem fighting southpaws or right-handed. It's same difference.
Are you the type of guy that comes in the ring with a game plan, or do you kind of adjust as the rounds go on?
A little bit of both, of course. I have a great trainer, Lou DeVal. You always have a great game plan, and you know, of course, you got to adjust. Everything is not going to be exactly like it is on video or paper or whatever. So, of course, that's one of my biggest strengths, to be able to adjust.
How have you gotten better with adjusting over the years? It seems like you've been able to adapt to fighters a lot quicker than you used to.
My trainer, Lou DeVal. Yeah, I have a great trainer, and you know, my whole team.
What makes Lou a great trainer, do you think?
I mean, he's been there. He's been a world champion. He's been on the biggest stage. He fought Roy Jones. He's been a WBA champion. So, first of all, I mean, that's the main thing that I like. The guy that's been there, not just in a regular small fight. He's been on the highest level. So, yeah, he knows a lot about boxing.
Kovalev fought Alvarez. He was winning the fight until he got caught. Now he's with Buddy McGirt. Do you think he can make the changes to beat Alvarez, or do you think Alvarez is going to be even better this type of round?
It's possible. You never know. But I think Alvarez is going to win again.
Not to look past Brown, but a win would put you as a mandatory challenger for Dmitry Bivol. Do you feel like you're ready for that fight? Is it one that you want to take? How do you feel about it?
I'm ready for that fight. I mean, I'm way older than him. I was champion before he turned pro. Of course I'm ready. I want to fight all the champions.
What do you think of the main event that night, AB and Pacquiao? Who wins that fight?
I mean, it's a good fight. You see how much Pacquiao got left. When Pacquiao was at his best, maybe he'll win. I mean, he looked pretty good his last fight. I didn't see the fight, but depending on what kind of Broner shows up. He's definitely very talented, and I wish both of them the best.
Do you think, well, if the Broner shows up that we've seen the last several years, is that enough to beat Pacquiao, you would think? Or does he have to find a way to...
Depending on what Pacquiao, not in Pacquiao's prime. Well, anything can happen in boxing. Broner got a good chin, he can fight. So you just gotta stay focused, and I think he can win.
All right, you guys good?
That's it.
Thank you.